Well, we're all waiting for real sunny summer weather to start, aren't we? Don't hold your breath waiting for the rain to stop. The good news is Burnley had some amazing events this year despite the weather. We just made most of it when the clouds do clear. The news team want to tell you what has been happening out of our town. 2 fantastic events have come in the same time and the same place, with our own Burnley people taking part.
I run Will Smith, a chosen torch runner, and a 24-hour bikeathon with our 2 cyclists from Burnley.
A B&M bus delivered William's 40-plus supporters to Kenilworth in Warwickshire. That is about 2.5 hours south of Burnley. It is famous for Dudley, the Earl of Warwickshire, where his castle held a grand state visit for the Queen Elizabeth I. You may have heard stories about Dudley and Elizabeth's friendship. The run didn't start until tea time. Whilst William went off the bus with the other torchbearers, to then be dropped off at their portion of the route, the 40 supporters were well entertained with all the activities leading up to the main event.
The weather was fantastic and the whole town turned out to make it to a friendly party atmosphere, with people barbecuing in their gardens and that lime route.
The person who William was to hand the flame onto was a very popular local scoutmaster. The scout troops were all in uniform awaiting his run higher up the hill. During the wait for the torch to arrive, everyone dashed to get a photo of the scout leader, and he made sure that everyone had time to take their photos. The care as to why this person has been nominated could be seen in his calm approach and care to the situation.
The wait makes it all the more special, and the enthusiasm of the supporters is just as special as the runners themselves, as we all have a chance to participate in this very rare occasion. Everyone involved is just rooting together. See this high five from policeman to spectator. The stewards were Birmingham's best.
Hi, Mum.
The wait is over. Here comes William, chosen for the nomination because of his sporting efforts and the regular time he gives to coaching disabled people. He is currently head boy at Sir John Thursby Community College, so well liked that his friends came along to cheer him on.
Will has clear blue skied sunshine to run in, and his dad is there to back him all the way. Our other ambassadors from Burnley are Matthew James, who lives in Padiham and works in Burnley, and Ryan Atkinson, who lives in Burnley and works in Accrington. They made up a team representing our section of Lancashire, with Colette and Ben, who are from Bury. There are over 300 teams from all over the country, even from Czech Republic. They were raising money for the charity that helps breast cancer sufferers. All the teams are M&S workers, and Ben and Ryan were representatives of our local stores in Burnley and Accrington. Coincidentally, Ryan's mum is one of our Brunchy neighbourhood watch coordinators, so she took some shots as a spectator. Of course, the trusty caravan that we sometimes use as our news team editing office also went along. The sponsorship was targeted to raise £1 million for M&S's chosen charity of breast cancer, and all involved worked hard towards this. Again, here at Kenilworth, there were camaraderie and rooting for the contestants as they pressed on to complete their 24-hour relay of 400 miles on the Pro Drive racetrack circuit. It was all just like one big family. Steve Moyer, manager of the Harburn M&S, had a terrific time.
I'm extremely happy that Steve's doing well. Unfortunately, it's a bit windy, but I'm sure he'll survive because I know he's got lots of inner strength.
And his family gave some excellent shouts of support. Apart from a downpour of rain around 10 p.m. when Ryan and Ben were cycling, the weather stayed fine. But the howling headwind, each of the riders will tell you, it was a force to be reckoned with.
All the teams were winners, and it was more of endurance than participation. And there were all sorts of shapes and bikes used in amongst the sleeker go fast category.
If you know of any ventures outside of Burnley, then just let the news team know and we can go and film it for you. Thank you.